Today is Monday, September the 30th, 2019. And the reason I bring up what today is, the day and the date, is that this past weekend, mrs.motomattman and I went to Columbus, Ohio. We went down there for the AimExpo. And today actually started off with taking a trip to Iron Pony Motorsports. And I don't know why I have such a hard time saying that. I'm not saying pony, but pony. But anyway, we went there first. And we went there for a couple of reasons. Number one, it's a place that I've wanted to go check out for a few years now. And whenever we make plans to go down there, something always comes up. And yeah, I'm in Ohio, but I'm almost 3 hours away from there. I mean, the GPS says 2 hours and 48 minutes or something. So, I mean, for all intents and purposes, by the time you get out the door and you stop at the gas station, get gas and a drink and whatnot, you're talking 3 hours. So it's not just a hop, skip, and a jump away. But anyway, we went there to check it out, and it was massive. I mean, this place is the size of a Walmart. And they have everything. I mean, they sell bikes as well. From what I could tell, just about everything other than Harley Davidson. I mean, they have Indy in there, but they don't have Harley. There's a Harley dealer that's not too far away in Columbus, which I believe is actually the oldest existing Harley dealer in the continuous operation Harley dealer in the country. But anyway, the big thing with it is and I think I just missed my turn. Oh well, follow me, I'm a moron. Anyway, the place is huge. Their women's, to give you an idea, their women's clothing department for gear, not t-shirts and tank tops and stuff like that, but actual gear for women is bigger than the entire moto clothes department at most Harley dealers. And I don't mean bigger than the women's moto clothes section, I mean bigger than the entire moto clothes section. Thing was huge. And they have everything from cruiser and touring bikes to sport bikes and ATV and dirt bike gear. They have helmets and everything, you know, boots, jackets, the whole kit and caboodle. They also sell parts and tires and stuff like that there as well. I mean, but it's absolutely massive. Now, that was reason number one for going. And by the way, mrs.motomattman had a blast shopping while we were there. She got the girls some stuff. She got herself, I don't know what all she got herself. I do know she got herself a new leather riding jacket with armored elbows and shoulders and all of that. And she got me a poker chip. Yes, she got me an Iron Pony poker chip. That's what I got. She gets a leather jacket, I get a poker chip. Oh, I'll go figure. But anyway, the other reason for being there was that there were some large motovloggers going to be there. People that you may have heard of. Some people maybe haven't, but the first motovloggers that we talked to and mrs.motomattman got her picture with and we swapped stickers and whatnot were Suburban Delinquent and the Kleb. And then we talked to eHeart34 and Shadetree Surgeon and Blockhead and Fooligan and Ian187. You know, and we talked with them all and swapped stickers and whatnot. And before we'd even left Iron Pony Motorsports, Shadetree Surgeon had sub to my channel, which was really super cool. And they were all really cool and really down to earth people. I mean, they really were. Come on, turn already. They really were. I mean, just normal guys and girls, you know. It was really cool. And then from there, after hanging out there for a while, we headed over to the Columbus Convention Center to the actual AimExpo, and walked around in there, talked to a bunch of people, checked out all the different things. I took some little short videos of different things, nothing real major. We were really there to just have fun and enjoy ourselves, not so much like to create content or anything. It was just to hang out and have a good time. And I'll include the little video shorts that I have. Most of them aren't directly bikes. Most of them are some of the odder, funkier things that were there. Like they had a vendor there with a fold-up guitar, where the neck of the guitar folded up, almost kind of like rolled up. It's kind of weird. And there was a guy that turns regular Harley touring bikes into trikes, but trikes like a Polaris, where it's got the two wheels in the front and then one in the back, instead of like a normal Harley trike. And he also turns them into like a quad cycle. And please excuse the cough, I've been sick a little bit. But you know, kind of like a quad cycle, kind of like a four-wheeler for the street. You know, I videoed that a little bit. There's some other things, a giant, like lifted side-by-sides, like a monster truck of side-by-sides, I guess you could say. But anyway, I mean, it was really cool. I mean, the one thing we didn't get to do is we didn't do any of the demo rides. We did go outside and check out that area, but we didn't pre-register in time, so all the demo rides were filled up. We were just down there for the day. Now, we had heard from some people, and any of you that went to AimExpo and did the demo rides, let me know what your experience was. But we talked to several people that the experience with being on the bike was cool, but the demo rides they weren't real thrilled with. Apparently there were a bunch of people there that maybe the ink on their driver's licenses were still wet, and that they should have been riding in a group kind of deal, you know, or people acting like hooligans or lunatics on a demo ride. You know, I got nothing against getting on your bike and acting like a fool every once in a while, but not when you're riding in a group, and not especially when you're riding in a group of people that you don't know. You don't know how well they ride. They don't know how well you ride. But anyway, you know, if you experienced that, let me know how your experience went if you did a demo ride. You know, but it was just a great time. It was a blast. It was pretty much exactly what I expected it to be. Talked to a bunch of different vendors about a bunch of different things. That daggone cough again. But anyway, I mean, it was a great time. Met a bunch of cool people down there. You know, and had a blast. Wish we would have, we had talked about possibly going down Friday night and staying the night and everything. And I kind of wish now that we had. But maybe next time. Hopefully it will come back to Columbus, and there will be a next time. But anyway, like I said, I'm gonna put the rest of the stuff up here after this spot. Check it out, and I hope you enjoy it.
Hey everybody, I'm not really an Ohio State fan at all, but I thought this bike was pretty cool. It's a V-Rod that's painted up like an Ohio State football helmet, and it's got the autographs on the tank of former Heisman Trophy winners for Ohio State, so I thought that was pretty cool. And then this is just vendors from Italy, and you can see on the one side it's their displays are super bright and white and clean, and then everybody else's was just normal. I just thought that was different. You could see down the aisleway, you could see where all the Italian vendors are. And then these Husky Vitpillions, I thought were pretty cool. I mean, especially the tank. The tank was very different. Kind of like a KTM Duke or Super Duke is kind of what they are. But a little bit different style to them. You know, like this white one here, you could really see how the tank is kind of weird, and how it sticks out. I can see how it would be really easy to keep your knees in place against the tank with that. So I thought that was kind of neat.
And he doesn't believe in street stuff, so I really want to say I really want to do one hitter here.
And in this section here, they had all these custom bikes that were built, you know, like bikes built in somebody's garage or somebody's shed. And there were some really neat bikes there. And a lot of them were different in what their starting platform was. And then this is a BMW concept bike. And you can see that huge boxer motor on this thing. I just thought that was just like out there. With that kind of a bobber with that huge boxer engine. And then these are pretty cool. These are Aussie-made dirt bikes. So I wanted to get this on film. I'll be perfectly honest. I did not know that there was an Australian motorcycle manufacturer. And they had everything from your little mini bikes on up. And then this is really weird. This is the beginning of a thing on this folding guitar. I'm going to trip over a stool as I walk by, right there. The neck on these guitars folded up. It's kind of a Les Paul kind of copy guitar. But up here you'll be able to see how the neck folds over onto the back. They were letting people try them out, and I had thought about giving it a whirl, but what you would do is you'd plug it into an amp and then plug headphones into the amp and listen through the headphones. And right about the time I was thinking about trying it out, this really sweaty guy, I mean sweat just dripping off of him, walked up and plopped the headphones on his head. And then I don't know about that. So I took a pass on that. But as you can see, the neck wraps around to the back of it and then folds into the back side of the body on it. Kind of weird, kind of cool, but
one of the cooler things I found here is this Lexan wireless charger that hooks on your RAM mount. It'll allow you to charge your cell phone while riding. So instead of just having your phone in the RAM mount and then having to plug in a cable to your USB adapter, you can just put your phone right on the mount, and you have this wireless charger right here.
And then this is this, like, best way to put it is monster truck version of a side-by-side. as you can see by the guy standing by it, this thing is absolutely massive. I mean, it was super cool. Don't have anywhere around me that you could really ride it, drive it because of how big it is. I guess if you lived someplace out where there's sand or whatever, you could. And then this is a folding electric scooter thing. It folds into like a suitcase, and this guy just kept over and over again just unfolding this thing and showing you how it moved, and then folding it back up in a little suitcase. And he was doing this the whole time with a big smile on his face. Mrs.motomattman made the comment that this guy really loves his job, because he was really getting into it. We showed you how the thing worked. It was kind of cool. And then this timber sled thing would be maybe the solution for me wanting a snowmobile. Maybe I can get the tracks to put on my KX. And then this was also kind of weird. This is a Harley four-wheeler. This company turns regular Harleys into like four-wheelers and three-wheelers. I mean, the thing looks really cool. Kind of has an old look to it, you know, like back in the 20s or 30s cars. And then this is a Harley bagger that the front end is kind of like one of the Polaris trikes, where the front wheels, you have the dual front wheels, and then the single rear wheel, you know, the reverse of a normal Harley trike. It's kind of cool, kind of different. And then, of course, here's the Harley live wire. We didn't get a chance to sit on it, and you can see there's a crowd of people around it all the time. And then one of the Vander halls. These things were really cool too. The only downside to these things is if you lived in a state with a helmet law, you're riding around in a thing that looks like a car, but they're registered as a bike, so you'd have to wear a helmet. Excuse me, which would be kind of weird. Kind of like a Polaris slingshot kind of thing, but a little bit more upscale. And then this is the area where people took off to go on the demo rides. And it's just a shot of everybody out there all set up. And the Vanderhalls were doing test rides too. And those things sounded mean going by. I mean, they were really pretty cool. I mean, the only thing we did out here was Mrs. Motomattman sat on a MT-07, I think is what it was. And you'll see her do that. And I wanted to videotape that, but Yamaha doesn't let you videotape demo rides or anything. See? I got it on video.
Oh, okay. So,
It's even better.
okay. Well, I can't do any more with it unless you turn the video on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, everybody. I hope you liked and enjoyed what you saw with this video, the whole video, both on the bike part and the part from the AimExpo. If you did and you're not already a subscriber, make sure you click the like and subscribe button and punch that bell so you get notifications whenever I upload any new content. And as always, remember, if you get out on two, make sure you keep the shiny side up and the rubber side down, and have a great day.